Alrighty, guys. We're here with the podcast number 10. We're here with Mikey, Chris, Riff, and Ricky, and me as the host.
Yeah!
Or producer, not the host. But here we go.
Special claps for our guest, Mikey.
Yes. Thank you for being here. All right, I just want to start off our first topic. We're going to go on to this transition. We made multiple viral channels.
Ooh, so Mikey, this is a big, I think one of the most interesting things that people may or may not know about us or a backstory. I don't even know if you necessarily know.
The OGs know.
Yeah, so basically what, Ricky and I started Retro Liberty back in the day. We had a channel, we did really well with it, ended up deleting it. And through time, I met Mikey. And Mikey, maybe you can kind of go into the story how kind of we got brought into meeting each other. And then the big part that Curtis talked about, we've created, maybe we'll have to talk about it once we get deep. I don't know how many millions of views, mega viral, to the point where they'd be on the trending pages above like the Logan Pauls, the Jake Pauls. Those numbers were, we were sometimes like 4 million.
Little chump change.
There was a time, but go ahead.
And like still nobody knows me, even though we've had millions of views, But see, like we started off doing like the nursery rhyme channels.
Yeah.
Where like we actually started doing like Disney kid cover songs.
Yep.
I guess the first one was like a Moana cover song that we did.
I would say that's the first one that went viral.
Yeah, that one went super viral. And like I dressed up as Maui and everything, dude.
I'd say let's take it back even more to tell them how like I was reaching out for a company for like a media type job, right? Like an editing type job.
Yeah.
I get brought in. And were you there at the time I got brought in? Or did you get brought in right after me?
I got brought in like to kind of replace you.
That's right, but I never really left, kind of, and then I did
You
shortly.
stayed there for a little bit, then you came back, and like you were doing like marketing and stuff like that, like marketing videos and stuff like that, and then he ended up teaching me a bunch of editing stuff. That's where I learned the most. Like I went to school, but like I learned more with him, like just teaching me right there. So he could be a college professor if you wanted to.
You heard it here first.
Hey, I've been telling
Ricky,
if this doesn't work out, bro, you know where to go.
Ricky, I
Go
taught you
teach
to edit. You owe me money now.
I've been telling Riff
monthly.
I've been telling Riff for a long time now just to make a master class. I mean, he literally knows. He really could. On Final Cut Pro for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know much about Microsoft, I bet.
Final Cut Pro is my thing.
Yeah. But like you started off doing like the marketing videos and stuff like that.
Yep.
And like that's what like I was supposed to do. But I guess like our boss at that time, boy's still the same one.
Yeah.
He kind of wanted to make money off of YouTube.
Shocking. A businessman.
Shocking. Yeah. He's like, hey, how can we make money off of YouTube? Let's just start a bunch of channels and see what hits. And I think like the first one we started doing was like a Minecraft type channel where we started doing like the realistic hands in the Minecraft. I don't know if you guys ever saw those videos, but they used to be hot.
We should explain it because they're pretty interesting. So we would take gameplay footage, right, like
of Minecraft,
like in a first-person view where you can't see hands or anything, and you're just walking, right? But then we would go green screen ourselves talking and film our hands doing whatever is in the game.
We'd have a knife or something in there.
Have a knife. Like, I think I did like the voice of like Elsa sometimes. Like we did a whole bunch of stuff.
Iron Man, Hulk.
That was my Hulk voice.
What were the name of these channels?
So Realistic Gaming is the one that's still around and still prominent, which we'll definitely get to.
Yeah.
They just passed over 1 million subscribers, by the way.
Whoa!
And like I said, still nobody knows us.
Yeah, we're all still part of it.
You're all still a part of it.
We're all still part of this.
Yeah.
And you still make content for it?
He makes more on that one now.
Yeah,
still.
like we're still doing content right now. Like that's like literally like my main job right now. Yeah, like the main focus is doing that, like doing like the videos on there and like doing like the thumbnails and doing social media and everything else that comes with it. Like that's the main money maker.
Yep.
But like we'll get into it more. Like how you said how that's like a viral channel, but we only concentrated on viral stuff. And it kind of affected us in a good way and a bad way.
Let's get into that in a second because I know and that's a good topic. Yeah. That is a very good topic.
And a lot of people could learn from it too.
Totally, because there's a business way to do YouTube, right? With like a business mind. So how many channels do you think we launched overall?
We had
Which, by the way, during this time, Pixel Game Squad was launched as a channel called Superhero Game Squad. But how many do you think we launched overall?
See, like the first one was Realistic Gaming, and then we had like 3 different like nursery rhyme channels, but it was like kid channels, like on YouTube, like to learn colors and like learn stuff like that is really big. And at that time, like they were kind of loose, like with like how much they paid on those videos.
Oh my god!
Like now it's different because like now they have like the YouTube Kids, and like they don't pay as much. Like they pay like a percentage of that. I think like 20% of what they used to pay before. So like we started making like videos of of us teaching kids their colors.
I was always the narrator. This color
Awesome
is
voice.
blue. Now, kids, that's red. Always.
I learned all
day
my
I'll do
colors because of Riff. Honestly,
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
I used to be colorblind
Gabo
until
still
those
watches it,
videos.
hoping to learn.
Yo, some kid out there is gonna be like, I recognize that voice.
Somewhere. But so I'd say, yeah, we probably launched a total of like, I'd say in like the kids realm of kids channels, like
3 or 4
learning,
different ones.
nursery rhymes. Yeah, like 3 or 4 different.
Yeah.
One we had at the time really launched off.
Crazy
And
Fun Kids.
It was called Crazy Fun Kids. There's nothing of it out there now. You can't even find like a reminiscence of it existing. But that was the one that went completely viral, when we're talking viral.
Yeah.
To the point where we'd be like, dude, we'd go to massages. We'd go to like, go out to like do dinners
We
together.
thought we were going to be rich.
We're like, no, literally, we're like, this is it. Like we
made it.
to the point where every video that would go out, we're sitting there and it's like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 20 million within a day. And we're just like, oh my gosh. And what Mikey was referring to earlier, where it really cracked, is when we started doing Moana cover songs.
So what happened to it?
So this is during the time when YouTube, there was a lot of weird kids channels that started coming out.
But
like,
doing nasty stuff. Like
doing
they were
nasty-
doing nasty stuff. Like we weren't doing like the nasty stuff.
we were doing dumb
like,
stuff.
It's super dumb.
But they were doing like nasty stuff, like Frozen, Elsa,
And
crushes
Spider-Man.
on Spider-Man, underwear, playtime. It's like, okay, creepy.
and they do like sexual
weirdo.
stuff in there.
So
It's
YouTube
weird.
basically put out like a broad ban after. I think we lasted for like 8 months of that, riding high, like really high
Yeah.
on the YouTube world. Literally on YouTube trending pages above these big names. They're getting 4 million. We're looking at ours. It's 20, 30 million on some of them. And we all of a sudden, they took down everybody who was doing kid stuff if you were an adult, right? So we
and
were,
dressed up as like the character.
Yes.
As
we
a
would be
thing.
like dressed up as Spider-Man and Hulk, like playing the guitar and singing, like, Daddy
Nothing bad,
finger.
by the
Yeah.
way. Nothing bad. It was
And they took down everyone and they were like, hey, don't worry about it. Like, we'll get you guys remonetized. And during that time, it was just a weird time, maybe like, 5 years ago?
yeah, it has to be. I would say like 4 years ago or so. Yeah, somewhere around
They
there.
never ended up remonetizing us. And it just went by the way shore.
But the thing is, like if we were patient, we would have gotten monetized again.
I know, we weren't. Well,
Because now we actually monetize like a nursery rhyme channel that we had that like we actually still have like a few videos going, and I tried to monetize it again and it worked, and we were like, oh my god, we should have just been patient.
yeah, we have like 30 videos of like well-made like nursery rhymes for kids to like learn counting and songs and stuff. They're like well-made, just like sitting there. So it was a really interesting. Yeah, we weren't patient though at the time because again, the boss that we worked with, he was
That was the main money
he very
maker.
much wanted that money. Now, what's the next thing? He's a businessman by all means, very successful. But like, I want the money now. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Let's
What
move
was
on.
your guys' like big first reaction when you saw those numbers hit, like the millions? What were you guys doing?
Literally idiots.
Yeah, we're just being dumb. But like we were excited though because we were like, yo, we're gonna live the dream.
Yeah,
YouTubers.
our big thing. Ricky has heard us say it all the time. Throw it up.
Throw it up. Yeah,
We'd finish a video and immediately throw it up. Like,
Throw it
is
up, it's
done?
gonna crack no
Is it
matter
finished?
what.
Who cares? Next, boom, boom, it cracked. 5 million. Next video, go. Throw it up. Next video. Oh my god, this one hit viral too. Like, it was I remember going to pizza with me, you and our buddy Ralph, just like sitting there like. We were like, I remember we were like super like dieting at the time too, and like
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all,
Trying to get in shape.
feeling good. And we're like eating pizza, like
because we're gonna be famous
gonna
at that
be
time, you
kings.
know. So we're like, let's get in shape.
yeah.
So how disappointing was it when that all kind of came to a halt then?
It wasn't disappointing. It was scary.
Scary.
Yeah.
But you were
Because-
relying on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that
Oh,
was like
wow.
literally like the moneymaker. That's how we got paid. So like once they took it away, like everybody was panicking on YouTube. Honestly, like the people that did that, everybody was like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do now?"
Yeah.
Do gaming
We
channel.
should have done it in Spanish.
Oh, dang. Yeah, Mikey knows Spanish.
You guys should have came in together and done like dual narration.
Es verdad, sí
in
sé
Spanish.
español.
We still could.
Hey,
But
never
right
too late.
now,
I told you we have
test,
one
test
monetized.
Ricky's skills right now. Sing me Old MacDonald Had a Farm 1 round in Spanish. Go. No thinking.
I gotta think.
First rule.
Now the real question
No
is,
thinking,
Mikey,
bro.
could you do it?
What?
Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Oh, McDonald's had a
All he's doing,
McDonald's and
all he's doing is
McDonald's.
putting an accent.
Donald's.
Old MacDonald.
Viejo Donald. El
Viejo-
viejo.
Because old is viejo.
Viejo don
There you go, see?
tiene
Pero,
un- Oh my
think
god.
about
Okay. You know what? Maybe we do gotta think about it. Maybe he's right. I understand now. I get it.
He said,
Now.
"Oh my
I get
god!" I was
it.
like, "Okay."
Now today, would you go down that same route as creating a kids channel to generate funds?
Knowing that like it would get monetized now, yes, but I think the videos would be like more, like way better now. You know, because like let's say like we were making the same amount of money that we were at that time, then like the equipment would have gotten better, like the studio we had would have gotten better, like everything, like the quality of the videos would be way better, and we try to teach kids like real things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that
instead of
w-
just colors and numbers, we did like 20 learn colors
You guys had
videos.
Mark the Shark.
Yeah.
We even bought. Oh yeah,
You
we
guys bought Mark the Shark. I forgot about that.
Custom giant costume.
And Mark the
called
Shark's not even a
Shark.
real thing.
We made it.
And
went-
Mark the Shark is ours.
And it did good. We bought a big giant shark and put an M, like a bow tie, like almost like Donkey Kong, with a big M on it. And he would just do the dances. Hey, oh, Johnny.
And instead of baby shark, it was, Mark the Shark.
that was a big thing.
Oh my.
Why don't you explain the difference? Because I think this is huge, and you and I have been down a crazy road together with YouTube marketing, virality, of the difference between we run Pixel Game Squad. You can see the 100,000 subscriber plaque back there. You guys in Realistic Gaming got the 1 million subscriber plaque just recently as well.
Around the same time is it was almost like the same day that it
Yeah, really
It was-
cool.
it was cool.
But explain the difference in what you see in terms of viewership and average views versus revenue versus like what the difference is there. Us running 100,000 people, you running at 1 million.
Okay, so the biggest difference is that like the channel that hit 1 million is like we concentrate on viral stuff all the time. So like let's say there's like a scary video that's going around, like we'll go and watch it, react to it, or if there's like a new scary game, like we'll go and play it. And like the thing is that like going after viral stuff all the time, you kind of like go up with the trend, but you also die with the trend. So it's like we'll have like a few videos that'll go super viral, like we'll get like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million views. But then once that trend is over, like the next video we put up is not gonna get those type of views. So it's like literally like we'll put up a video and like you guys could actually see like on our channel, like we'll have a video that'll be like, okay, in one day it got like 30,000 views or something. Then the next video will be like, we only got 1,000 views in a day, you know, or like I think like 2 days ago we did like a Roblox video and only got like 800 views in a day.
Wow.
Off of 1 million subscribers. That's the problem, you know. So it's like if you concentrate on like trying to do viral stuff all the time, it's not gonna end up working out.
Yeah.
Unless you're constantly doing it. So it's like there's times where we're like, all right, we're cracking right now. It's like, oh, okay, the channel is saved. Yes, we're good again.
Yeah.
And then like the trend is over, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna be fired.
That
we're
is
gonna
like
have to live
such
outside.
a roller coaster. Like
Super roller coaster.
what's nice
Oh,
about their
God.
channel, I would say, is that they get residual views. So
Yeah.
like they could just put it up and they just have people pump it in. But like if you have viral content, people are only going to it for the now.
Exactly. So like we have like the other problem is that we didn't really concentrate on building a community.
Oh,
That's the thing where like we messed up on that channel is like as the channel's growing, we didn't really like cherish like the community of people that were coming like all the time, like you guys do on the other channel, Pixel Game Squad. Like the community there is strong. Like your titles like sometimes don't even have to do anything with gaming, and you'll still get like 40,000, 50,000 views because the people come back to your videos because they know you, and like you built the community, and like you actually care about the community.
Totally.
So that's the biggest difference is like going after viral videos and then like trying to build the community is like two completely different ways of doing it. But the best way to do it is to build a community, because no matter what, like if you don't have a viral video, it's cool. You still have that group of people that are going to come and support you no matter what.
Yeah.
So if you guys are thinking about starting a new channel, you guys as well, you know, like just concentrate on the community.
Pixel Plus. That's kind of what we're doing here.
Exactly. And that's the best way to do it.
We could easily go for the easy low-hanging fruit topics, right? Like we really could. They're
Yeah.
so easy.
Whatever's hot.
Whatever's hot, we could, but we're just like, let's just talk about what the community, what we actually talk about in our day-to-day when we're here
Yeah,
hanging
well,
out.
And it's cool to sprinkle it in too, you know?
Yeah, here and there, you know. What
Yeah.
has been the most like viral thing for you? I know recently the big viral for you was like the Grimace birthday stuff. But it
All
was.
the Grimace shake stuff. See,
some of that stuff
And, like-
sus.
But it's what was
super
viral for
sus, bro. Look, I actually poured like some shake on me and everything, and like we came out the room. Me and Junior came out the room, and like I have like all this white shake on me. They're like, what were you guys doing in there?
Oh,
Our channel's dying, man.
We'll do anything it takes.
We do anything.
What was the highest of the high? What was your topic? Because right,
Well-
like there was Minecraft, there was Roblox, there was like
Well,
Thomas the Train, SpongeBob. What
yeah,
was like the number one?
Like right now, like the thing that always cracks for us is if we do like a Cursed Thomas, which is like Thomas the Train. But I don't know if you guys seen Cursed Thomas. If you guys
have
don't,
not.
Yes, I have. It's kind of scary where like
It's creepy.
all of a sudden it just pops up at
Like
you,
creepy
dude.
pasta type stuff, and
It's
Yeah.
Thomas the Train, but he's a spider, and like his head actually comes out like if it's like a
oh yeah, it does that like
an
wavy
elephant
motion.
trunk and everything. That always cracks for us on that channel, you know. And like I don't really talk about that outside the office about Cursed Thomas, but here we are. I'm telling the world. Cursed Thomas. Go look it up.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty interesting because like when I was younger, like watching YouTube, I used to watch like the EXE videos or like
Those were huge, dude.
they were huge, and I used to love them. And then like that's kind of where like our channel went.
Creepy pastas and exe.
Yeah, creepypastas.
It's interesting
yeah.
with channels too because sometimes your channel will be decided by what YouTube decides for you. I
Oh,
see
yeah.
people they're doing a video, then all of a sudden they do a video about like the history of whatever, the Bible. And then all of a sudden that goes viral and they do another video like, the history of the book of John. And that goes viral and like, I guess I'm of the history of
You're a
this
Bible channel now.
Yep, like that happens.
That's
to
how
channels
YouTube is.
all the time. You will find out what your audience wants from you. We found out from us, Pixel Game Squad, our other channel. We tried a million other things. We did it. We did gameplay. We did this. We did reviews. We did. People want game hunting.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
we're like-
that's what
and
they want.
Luckily for us, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
So 11 years later, me and Ricky out there every Saturday morning, except this Saturday morning.
Oh,
Going
yeah.
to an expo.
Ooh,
And did you
yeah.
say that is like your main gig? That's what you do?
That's like the main
Full-time?
thing I do over there at the office is like manage like the YouTube channels and then also do a little bit of marketing and photography for like the company right there because it's like the office is literally like the YouTube office that we have is just a little corner and then we have a big warehouse of like where like the company sells other stuff like car audio stuff and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I also help them with the marketing and like the social media that they have and all that.
Because I think I saw you pop up randomly in a feed of mine the other day. You were selling like
Probably an ad.
it was an ad.
I didn't want to do
Yeah,
the ad,
and I was like, that's
but it's
Mikey.
doing well.
It was random. Like it wasn't because I was on your page or anything. I forget what I was on.
Yeah.
But I think you were selling like it was like soundproof.
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
audio stuff. And it was a long video, and I
We're not
watched it. It was
sponsored, by the
really
way.
good.
Yeah.
Not sponsored, and like I don't get anything from that, but like I helped them out because they wanted somebody.
The company that took us on to kind of do the media stuff, their main thing is like car stuff.
Okay.
So we would help them. That's what I was doing originally. They wanted me to be the face of like cardio stuff, and I'm like, I'll
That's
be
what
the
they wanted.
host because I can read teleprompters well, but I don't know crap about car audio.
That's exactly what I told him. I was like, I'll do it, but the thing is that like I'm not passionate about it. I don't know anything about it. But if you talk to me about nerd stuff,
You just
yeah,
have
that's
to,
different.
You just have to read it with the Pioneer 720X comes with 20 subwoofers.
and I did a
power.
pretty good job doing it.
Yeah, see, got
You,
that.
you were great in it.
Did you almost
I
buy
watched
one?
the whole thing.
Did you buy one though?
I was
you
like,
watched the
that's
whole
pretty
thing?
good.
You
If I
didn't
was
buy
like,
one though?
well, I don't
Yeah,
have
you
like.
suck.
Yo, just to wrap this
The product sucks.
oh, no. All right, just to wrap this one up, what were those channels again that you wanted to?
Realistic gaming is like the main one, and if you guys go under, it's probably not going to be your type of content.
Yeah, yeah.
Like honestly, it's for like a younger crowd, and like most of our crowd is actually from like India
Sweet.
and like Pakistan, Mexico. It's super random.
That's
It's,
awesome.
Yeah, I think it's like 35% US, and then the rest is like all over the world.
International, baby. That's all. that matters.
International. So if I go to Pakistan, hey.
Dude, you might meet-